Hi, everyone. I'm Stella. I'm a postdoc currently in Dr. William Xi's lab. In the lab, we are very interested in DNA origami. Specifically, we want to bring the nanoscale addressability of DNA origami, that nanoscale level of control, into the micrometers. So for those of you for whom DNA origami may be new, so in very brief, it's essentially a molecular self-assembly method that brings together many different individual strands of DNA into a very specific prescribed nanostructure with prescribed geometry. And so what we've discovered previously in the lab is that we've demonstrated that you can bring this to the next level. So you can use individual origami components and bring them together to make an even larger structure, as you can see here. So each of these individual components are made up of DNA origami, and they can assemble together to produce this hierarchical structure that now ranges on the order of hundreds of nanometers to multiple microns. So you can see that, so here are two examples. And importantly, each of these positions on the grid of these crisscross structures, as we call them, is specifically addressable. So you can put a target molecule or drug of interest into those particular locations. So these structures, however, would require that you are making, in the larger structures case, over 1,000 unique components. So more recently, the team has been exploring ways to try and take ideas from phosphoramidite synthesis to scale up the assembly and to make this more accessible for others. So in a very large, so, oops, sorry. Okay, so the idea is that we essentially are attaching our structures to a solid phase support, in this case magnetic beads, so that we can do quick magnetic pull downs and fluid exchange. Then we can sequentially grow using repeated units of these origami structures. And kind of like how you would draw something on an Etch-a-Sketch, you can use this zigzag assembly path to then produce a structure that is on the scale of microns. And so in this example, we have something that involves over 600 individual origami components, but it is made with fewer than 100 unique components. So this should be a lot more accessible to those who would like to use the technology. So if you're interested in this and any further information, please come talk to me. I think that's all the time I have. Thank you.